Do it.
Cool, cool, cool. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us for another stream of Launchpad, where we build apps from start to finish. Finish, is like basically an MVP. Whatever we decide is the finish. Yeah, no scope creep here,
Hmm.
folks. I have with me, as always, Trevor Blades. Blades, thanks for joining me. How's it going?
Hello.
Hey, I'm loving
I'm doing well.
loving the antlers. It's a good look.
Thanks.
Yeah, definitely festive. Love it. So
Mhm.
So thanks for joining us, everyone. I guess a real quick catch up for folks who might not have been around for previous ones. Right now, we are building an app for tracking skate spots. So you find a spot you like, and you want to be able to jot that down and maybe share it with people, and so everyone can know where to go skate. Yeah, so we're doing that with AWS Amplify, React Native, and Apollo Clients. That's kind of like our stack. We essentially left off where we think that we have Apollo wired up, so I think we're ready to test that
Do.
out. Yeah. Oh, yo, Pawn Pancakes. Thank you. Thank you. I am also a fan of this shirt. I'll try to dig up the link here toward later on in the stream if I get a moment. What's up, Xander? Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, so that's kind of where we left off. We're pretty sure that this is running. I mean, the app starts, but I am getting a suspicious warning.
We're pretty sure.
Yeah, we're pretty sure. We're pretty sure. But this warning has got me kind of So I mean, the next step to do is write a query, right? Like we can write a query and see
Yeah.
if we do in fact have an endpoint that we can hit, right? So we'll do that. We'll try that
Hmm.
out. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna have to dive back in, y'all. Last stream was like, what?
That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, but that's how it goes.
We've been diving in,
Yo,
man. This is nothing new.
no, we got our gear. I got a fresh tank of oxygen. So yeah, we're gonna dive as deep as we have to.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So the next thing to do, I guess, would actually, well, here's our little app. So you can see it here running in iOS. We got it running. We don't have too much going on, but we got this app. And kind of what we did last time was, setting up the old school Apollo. This is not Apollo version 3. If we get it running right, we'll look
Yeah.
at migrating to Apollo Client 3. We'll see if we can get that working with React Native. But for right now, we
Okay.
just want to see if it works, y'all. We just want it to work. So we're pretty sure we've got our client configured properly. And then boom, we're exporting this. So home is all wrapped, it's all provided for. So we can jump in here and
All right.
yeah, we should be able to like start doing some querying right
Make
here.
some
Yeah, we should
queries.
be able to make queries and see how that goes.
Now with this
Oh
old
my
school React
goodness.
Apollo
Yo, I
though,
just went through
this is before
yeah,
hooks,
yeah.
right?
But hold on one sec. I just went through that whole freaking intro and realized that I never switched over because why would I do that? Um,
Oh, we're not even looking at the screen on stream.
no,
I see.
yeah,
We're both staring at Kurt's screen.
yeah, yeah.
And you guys can't see anything. All right, there we go. That's more like
Oh
it.
my gosh. Yeah, my bad. So anyway, like I was saying, here's the app running in the simulator.
Can you tell it's the end of the year,
Oh,
guys?
seriously. Yeah, end of the year. Yeah, it's time for a break. Yeah. But like I was
All
saying,
right.
here's our app where we have, all of our important imports and our Apollo client all configured with our AWS Amplify configuration. And then we've got,
Hmm.
like I was saying, our home little component is all wrapped and provided for. And so in here, we should be able to start doing some querying. We should be good to go. Everything should be
Right.
available. But yeah, I think this might be pre-hooks. I don't know if we can use hooks here. I think we can.
I believe it's pre-hooks.
Really? Okay.
I think that's the case. I could be wrong. We could try and it's definitely hooks are definitely not part of React Apollo.
That's right, they're
Uh,
not. So we should just
I mean, we can peek into the dependency if you want. Oh wait, I have live share here. Okay, let's see. If I Oh,
you
I
can't
don't
see
have
node
access to your node
modules. Yeah, so
modules.
let's take a look.
Right.
All right.
So yeah, if you just write like yeah. What I would do is option click on the word React Apollo in your import.
Oh, you could do that.
Yep,
Option click. It's
you
not
should
doing
be able to.
anything.
Option click? No. Can you option click Apollo provider?
Apollo provider. No, it's making option. It's making more cursors.
Oh, that's
Oh,
there we
there we
go.
go.
What did you click
Command
there?
click.
Okay, so now I go to index.js. Okay. And now yeah,
With
so it's
query.
exporting very
Yeah,
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 yeah. It
yeah.
doesn't look like no
Yo,
hooks.
this is
This is
wild.
definitely pre-hooked.
I don't even remember how to do
So
this.
so yeah, these are using the render props components. So you wrap a component in a query component, and then the query component's children is a function with what we're used to as the return value from a query hook, your data loading an
Yeah,
error.
yeah.
Um,
Oof.
Now, that being said, I think we should be able to install at Apollo slash React hooks,
And I
perhaps.
think so. And then we could use that, right?
Yeah, I think it's worth a
All
try.
right, let's give it a shot.
I let's give it a try. You know, if it doesn't work, then let's kick it old school with some render
Kick
props
it old
components.
school. Yo, I love it.
And I mean, I'd like to um echo what you were talking about before regarding just like getting this thing working to some degree, like just I always like to think of this as I call this part of programming signs of life,
Yeah.
where you're just trying to get some indication that what you're building is working at its most basic
Yep.
level. I just want to see some vital signs from my app before I start uh, that going deeper in any direction.
Yeah.
So there you go. Signs of life. That's what we're gunning for right
I
now.
love it. Signs of life. I always say make it work, make it right, um, and then make it fast if it needs it. Like if there's performance issues. That's always like the order I go in. So it's just like get something working. Then you go in and you clean that up and you make it, once you understand better, clean it up as much as you can. And then if you need to, you come back and make any type of performance optimizations. But, oftentimes um, it's not like as big of a deal, but you never know. Could be, especially like when I was building a lot of
Hmm.
APIs. That was kind of like my thing. All
Yeah,
right,
you know, I saw a cool tweet today. Not to derail us too far,
now let's
but
do it.
I saw a tweet today that I really that resonated with me, and it was somebody talking about like I can't believe how people are prioritizing performance over accessibility and UX, like or no not performance. They were saying prioritizing bundle size over accessibility and UX, as if like like we're
Yeah,
in the name of keeping bundle sizes down, that we should avoid using these libraries that immensely improve accessibility in our
huh.
apps.
Hot
You
take.
know, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting
Yeah,
point of view. Like, I'm definitely um, I'm definitely somebody who when I'm working with tools, I don't really factor in the bundle size implications in my app that heavily. Like I prioritize using good tools that help me build apps and help my
yeah,
apps um, help improve the quality of my apps. I prioritize that always
yeah,
over bundle size. Um,
yeah. I couldn't agree more.
and
Like user
yeah.
experience
But
first,
I
but yeah.
yeah,
But there's like a line.
I remember there was yeah, there is a line. I remember there was that asinine tweet a while ago about the guy like complaining about React community or something like that, and people shipping megabytes of
Oh
JavaScript
yeah, 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 yeah,
for static websites and stuff like that.
yeah.
But I think in my opinion that perspective is missing the point a little bit.
Yeah, I would say so as well. It's like no one's like purposely trying to like ship lots of JavaScript or just like taking React and
Mm,
using it, because like I don't know. First of all, it doesn't ship like that much JavaScript. React's pretty small these
No,
days. It's like it's not that large.
these days.
Yeah, and like, well, it really is. It's tiny. Hasn't it gotten a lot smaller recently? And it was never that big to begin with. But I just mean, even recently, they've made it
Yeah.
even smaller. So yeah, I wasn't definitely not saying that it was like overly large. But yeah, and a lot of times we use like build process, and especially now with like more support for ESM, like a lot of these issues around bundle sizes and stuff are getting eliminated even now by browser support. But there's like so many things that you can do with like bundle optimization and gzipping, right, and like caching and
Tree
tree
shaking.
shaking, and the list goes on and on and on. And it's just like, yeah, but at the end of the day, for some experiences, you need JavaScript in to do certain things, like you said, like for accessibility. There could be lots of reasons that I'd rather add a couple of kilobytes of JavaScript and have a more accessible user experience any day of the week. Long story short, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I would love to be on a project where one of our priorities is actually increasing bundle size
Yeah.
to the maximum extent.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Who gets those
what would
projects?
that look like?
Oh,
What happens?
you just like,
I would love to like build a project where the goal is to like
what's stopping
this
us?
is actually an interesting
Yeah.
challenge. Like it would be an interesting challenge to say like here's a website, like you have to create this website. We create like a mock-up and like add details about what like interactive features. It can be like super standardized, and um and the challenge is make this website with as large of a bundle as possible. You're not allowed to just like add extraneous things. Everything that you add has to
Has to have a
like
purpose.
has to have a purpose in the website.
Yeah.
But
Bro,
the
I've got
competition
you.
is
I've
yeah,
yeah,
biggest bundle wins.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you. So what you want to do is you want to like improve a lot of user experiences with client-side machine learning. So it has a purpose, but like
uh,
autocomplete, put that through a process, some machine
uh-huh.
learning, right? Run that through what you call it. Hey, what's up? We just got a quick follow, El Victoro, and also DJ Amel HR. Did I get that right? But yeah, thank y'all for the follow. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's run that.
Hmm.
Let's see, what else can we do? Oh, if uploads, right? You could do run that through some ML and do some like object tagging, auto tagging, sentiment analysis on what people are typing in the app. Like, AI's got us covered. We could do suggestion, like recommendation engines.
And include the entire AI
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
machine learning
Yes,
database in the app.
exactly. Exactly. We'll put the model right in with the code, but it'll learn from you in real time, right? Like the model doesn't get trained over time. Classy cat right with a party of 10. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us,
Yo,
y'all. That's what I'm talking
thank
about.
you. Yo, we
HSHL with
shout
the
out
follow.
Classy. We rated Classy I think at the end of our last
Oh,
Launchpad
that's
or,
right.
or
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you so
Thanks.
much for returning the favor.
Circular. It's all circular. Aiden
Circular
Benedict
dependencies.
live. Yes. Thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Now I lost track of thought. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, how can we make the largest app possible, largest bundle size, but with meaning? You can't just like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
drop in like base 64 encoded images. Ooh,
I think yo, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
yeah, that's gonna make your
Um
bundle a huge.
yeah, or you could also like encode all of your JPEGs as PNGs. That's like a good way of increasing bundles. Or I guess that maybe that wouldn't be your JavaScript bundle. You encode your JPEGs as PNGs, and then you base 64 encode the PNGs, and now add that to your bundle.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
okay,
love it.
okay.
I
So
love it.
we got to stop giving away the clues because I think that this is actually something that I'd love to do
Yeah,
in the new year is
we
is
should
like
do
set up
this.
a biggest bundle contest. and that would be really fun to do. We can even like build our we you and I can enter the contest
Oh yeah.
and build our entry on stream if that's interesting.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Is that interesting? Yeah, let's do that. Absolutely, let's do that.
Cool, cool. Yeah, you got it, Classy. No worries.
Just realized music was like way too loud.
Damn.
Should be a little better. If OBS
Anyway, back to
fixes.
the back
Yeah.
to the matter at
Back
hand.
back to code,
Back to
right?
the grill again, as they say.
As they've been known to say. Let's do it. All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So we got to run a query, yo. We got to make sure that it's working. Oh, that's what we were talking about. We are talking about like signs of life, trying to see if we got this actually configured correctly. But to do that, we kind of need. I don't remember what our query is, so I'm just gonna do like amplify API console. I want to say it was. It's like the command, and then yeah. I'm Dark. Yeah, this is so we're doing AWS Amplify, React Native, and Apollo client. And what we're building, oh yeah, for y'all that are joining, we're building a app to track skate spots. So what we got set up in the last time was we got authentication configured using AWS Cognito. We did that through Amplify. We set up an AppSync GraphQL API through Amplify, and so that's kind of where we left off. And then we were configuring Apollo client. That's like kind of where we left off. We got that configured, and now we're gonna test to see if like it is working properly. Because why
We
would you
believe we have it
open?
configured.
Yeah, we believe we do. Why would this open in like a new window? I'm just gonna roll with it, but whatever.
Okay, yeah. This is exactly what I was gonna ask. Is graphical.
Yeah,
Let's try to build a query here and throw it
yeah,
in our app.
yeah. Let's
See
do
what
that. I'm gonna
happens.
give this a little bit more space because that's just like woof. All right, so there we go.
Most space.
More space. So we'll just do list spots because that's like the simplest query that we can do, and we'll get an ID and a name, even though those don't exist in tags. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Unable to parse JW. Yeah, unauthorized. Yeah, I am not authorized. Log in with user pool. Oh, that's right. I remember this now. There was two of these. Oh man, what did I do? Kurt.
Oh no, dude.
I think you actually
I
slacked
think it
it to
was
me.
tests. Oh yeah, dude. I totally
I
did.
think you slacked
Wow.
it to me.
I was so smart last week.
Seriously.
What happened?
Thank you last week, Blades.
At test1234. Way too complicated.
What's the
But that's
username?
because
What's the email?
I think it's. Do you have didn't you get an email
No, what email
to
did I
confirm?
use? Yeah, I used like
I
oh, you didn't send that?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't. But I'm saying that you can just check your email inbox.
Oh, will it still show up with my plus thing? Because I did like a
Oh yeah.
plus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's
I
try
think I
this.
think I think that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. You said?
At test1234.
Oh snap! At test 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Thank you. 1Password. Use a client ID. Oh right. This happened last time. It was the wrong.
Oh.
Boom. There we go.
Man.
We're in.
Yeah, Mitch. It's a good habit to build up. Just Kurt is my password manager. Who needs
Everyone.
1Pass? just use Kurt.
You can DM me on
Kurt.io.
Twitter. Yeah, you can DM me on Twitter, Discord, really wherever you can DM me, or email. You can email me your passwords to everything. I wonder what Kurt.io is. Like, I hope you're not sending people to like.
No, it's just a.
I gotta say,
it's nothing.
It's nothing. Why would you do this? Oh, what a waste. I need to get this domain. All right.
That would be it'd be a great name, like a nice little memorable. It sounds like a startup, right? Like
it really
does.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
Password manager with a human touch.
Oh, and that's going to be our project, and we'll just machine learn everything. We'll just AI everything,
Yeah.
and we'll do it all on the client.
Yes, based on this AI algorithm, this is what we think your password was. We don't actually store your password anywhere. We just
Well,
like use
yeah.
machine learning to guess what
To guess
your password probably was.
based off all the passwords that have been entered, it's just mine. Test 1 2 3 4. We our algorithm has determined.
Yeah,
I love it.
dude, we're gonna get so much venture capital and then
Oh
bomb
yeah.
so hard
Oh
once
yeah.
reality. So we're like the next Theranos.
Oh, I love it.
Hmm.
Theranos doesn't have anything on us. We're like the next WeWork.
We'll show them how it's done.
Yeah. All right.
Apparently, Theranos never got venture capital. Like the only capital investment they got was from like private investors.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, got $1 million. First investment was $1 million investment from her like her neighbor down the street.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, seed round, $1 million seed round. Neighbors dropping mills on you. I need to
Yeah.
move to that neighborhood.
Yeah. Honestly.
All right. So yeah, where does GQL come from? I think React Hooks has it, but like, does React?
Ooh, no, yeah, this it comes from GraphQL tag. We're we're
Do we
we're,
have
we're
that?
really we might not have installed it. Let's check. See, you might you oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I
Can
thought
you
I was
command
like waiting.
command
I'm gonna
F
just try
in?
it. We'll just see what happens.
Okay.
Because maybe something else. Yeah, see, something else has installed it. Because I don't remember doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking in
What?
our package JSON,
Well, I said
and
GQL is not a function.
it doesn't have it in here. So let's just do install. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
Yarn.
Well, it says
Add
it's here. It
GraphQL.
just says it's not a function. Oh, is it a default export? No, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, could not find client in the context or passed in as an option. Wrap the root component in Apollo provider. What?
Right. So this is due to mismatching Apollo
Yeah, because we're
versions. We're
trying
wrapping
to
our app
use.
in a React Apollo
Yeah.
provider, and we're trying to access it using an Apollo at React Hook or at
Wait,
Apollo/React Hooks.
can we try to replace the providers? You want to try to use the Apollo provider from React Hooks in our app?
Okay, yeah, let's see what the deal is here. Apollo provider from. Let's try doing that at
Let's
Apollo
just see what
slash React
happens.
Hooks. Okie dokie. And
Boom.
why is we're done, eh?
Yeah,
That's it.
it worked, but we're still getting that
What?
warning. And why is this like changed but not saved? I'm just gonna close you and don't
Yeah,
save.
just
Yeah. Okay, so why? Yeah, let's just see though. So I've got the query in here, but I'm not using it yet. So let's do list spots. So we've got this. So now we're gonna just do some coding. I think that's what you call this.
Ooh.
Coding
Yes,
for the loading.
computer programming.
Yes, we are computer. Thank you
Coding
for
for
joining
the
us
loading.
for our computer programming stream. In this stream, we will program computers using JavaScript. All right, if loading, return. What are we going to return here? H1. Yikes. Actually, that's probably what we should return for error.
Yeah, you can keep it there. I got you. All right.
What am I doing? Am I doing this correctly or incorrectly? This feels wrong. Do I need a return statement? What? Yes. No, this is right. Okay. It's just, it wants, yeah, probably maybe some parentheses? Or is that just the syntax?
Nah, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
right?
fine.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
just the highlighting. Got it. It just like looks weird, I guess, because it's not yellow. So just
Uh
throwing me through a loop. I think it's right though.
oh yeah, yeah. It's
Oh
totally right. Yeah.
no,
So
we're both
your
wrong.
default.
Yo,
What's that?
I know what it is. It's because we're using H1 and div. This is React Native. Those don't exist.
Oh my golly. Okay, so these are just
Text
text then?
and view. Or yeah, yours would be text too. Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow.
But here's the deal though. I kind of want to wrap it with this container style.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that for mine anyway, because like otherwise it's not gonna have the base styles and just be all weird.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
One thing we could do if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are into it is oh, well, let's see. What is our container? Where does our container style come from?
It comes from at the
Container
bottom. If you
flex.
scroll down. Oh wait. Oh, is
Gotcha.
there not one?
No, we got it. It's above.
Oh, they have it above.
The one on the bottom is our
Yeah.
theme. I was thinking that we could just wrap the home component like at the app level. We wrap the home in a container. Yeah. Would that be sacrilege?
Oh, I see. You mean like just one level up? No, that would not be sacrilege at all. We could absolutely do that. So I think the reason you wouldn't normally do that in oh, did groin shot work? Did it go through? I don't think I've ever seen it work.
I don't know. Well, we definitely saw it work when we were building the thing.
When we were building, but I wonder if it went through. Did y'all see a meme come through of me getting punched in the groin? Just curious. For no particular reason. But back to what we were saying. Yeah, no, we could do that. But sometimes the reason you don't want like to wrap an entire React Native app is that certain screens will have like different settings. I don't think it matters for us right now, but like if you do a full screen map, that might be really hard if there's already like a base padding applied to like every layout and stuff like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we just, in that case, maybe it's better for our future selves if we stick with what we have here. Like, yeah. Let's just keep going down this road.
Yeah, regardless, I would think eventually we'd want some kind of layout where this stuff is abstracted, so it's not like repeated everywhere. But I think for now, let's just stick with what we got. We've already got it, so yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty benign. Like rendering the same view 3 times is not a big deal.
Exactly. All right. Unknown module 2320.
I mean, another pattern that I like to use, you know, even if we don't want to affect the entire app, like we could follow this pattern of where do we export default with authenticator home, right? Okay, so we define a function like home inner or function list spots, and this list spots component is the thing that renders
I dig it,
the content
much better.
And then this just becomes, do they have fragments in React Native?
I mean, yeah, I think fragments should work. Oh, fragments like that? No, I don't think fragments work like that. No.
Can I do?
You could do that, but no, like I don't think so. Let's check.
From React? I'm gonna try doing this first, and if it complains, then
yeah, you try that while I Google.
Okay, this is gonna be list spots.
What? No, that's React.js. No.
Well, yeah, React. Like we're importing React from React. Like React Native still uses React.
Yes, but it's not the same when it comes to like fragments in the JSX. It's using React for the reconciliation and like tracking the state and stuff, but then it's a different renderer. But like I think React Fragment has issues with the React Native renderer. Does that make sense?
I see. Okay. Yeah. I think so.
But I'm not. Yeah, I don't see anything like on React Native in fragments. What is React Native fragment view? Android fragment is part of the activity, but that's different. That's an Android fragment, not a React. I don't know. I got nothing. It's working though. So
So, yeah, apparently, this says as part of an update to React 16, you can now use fragments in React Native.
cool. Hell yeah. All right, so there we go. So that's working. So we've
React
got
16.2 fragment support. Cool.
yeah. Okay, so it looks like our maybe net info is not working properly because it's just
Where
saying
is that in Terminal 1?
yeah, so in terminal 1, if you scroll up a little bit, there's a like actual error, which is like unhandled promise rejection error not opened at websocket.send. And so I wonder if
I'm actually not seeing I'm not seeing
oh,
anything in my Terminal 1.
if you check on screen share, I got it pulled up.
Oh yeah, right. Let's see. Ooh. So WebSockets, I'm guessing WebSockets have to do with Expo, right? Like
I don't
we're
know.
not using WebSockets in our project.
That's true. We're not using WebSockets. That's a good point. This might be a red
I mean,
herring.
it's coming from Node Modules / Metro.
Yeah. Oh, that's for Metro Bundle. I guess it's saying the connection wasn't opened. Interesting.
Maybe just restart the development server. Would that do the trick, do you think?
We could try. Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay, so Metro is the JavaScript bundler for React
Yes.
Native. I see.
Okay, so what's this error though? This one's at the bottom, and this is unhandled promise rejection, undefined is not an object, evaluating this.context.client.hydrated. So here's the second problem. Oh,
right.
I see what's
the
happening.
rehydrated thing.
Yeah, is not working because it's a different provider.
Oh, okay. So looks like we are going to be using we're going to be using the old school React Apollo after all, huh?
Yeah. So either that or we could try and remove rehydrated and see what happens.
Sure. What does rehydrated give us?
This is I want to say this has to do with AppSync and Amplify. It has something to do with like setting that up specifically. I don't know, actually. Let's go to the docs.
Okay. Rehydrated from AppSync React. See what they have to say.
Yeah, I like this jam. All right, so if you are used to working with React and GraphQL, you know Apollo React. If not, here it is. Boom. So yeah, this comes from AWS AppSync React. So I imagine they need it.
So the question that I'm wondering is,
it has something to do with filling the cache.
What does rehydrated do? So it says rehydrated is this. I have a blog here. I'm just gonna pop in the chat here.
Yeah, do that.
What's going on, Smart Mikey? How you doing?
Hey, Smart Mikey, what's up? Thank you for joining us.
We are. So yeah, in this blog it says rehydrated is a helper from AWS AppSync React library that will basically wait to render the application until data is fetched from the local cache and the application is wired up with the AWS AppSync client.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
But do we need that? Is it necessary? Do I have to have it for this app to work?
It'll wait until the data is fetched from local cache and the application is wired up with the AWS. The second part of that sentence seems important. We want our application to be wired up with the AppSync client. But
interesting.
Yes.
Well, let's delete it and see what happens.
Sure.
Burn it all down. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it liked that.
No. Oh yeah.
Same error, actually.
That's interesting.
Well, that actually makes me think that it has to do with the client, and if the right provider and rehydrated components aren't around it, it's not going to be able to
Yeah,
access rehydrated. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe check.
that's a vibe. Yeah, let's okay, for a different approach. Now let's try.
Oops.
Oh wait, were you editing
I just put everything back.
these
Now you go
inputs?
ahead. Do your thing. Sorry.
Dude, this is so weird. When you put those things back, if you look at the top of the
Yeah.
file, this import Apollo provider, it like deleted the act hooks part of this Apollo React
Oh, that
hooks.
is wild.
I watched it happen. It was so weird. I was like, is he editing that?
Nope.
Strange. So this is going to be from React Apollo.
Yep. So that gets us back, but now we can't use the React hooks. We just have to change that component.
Right. So I'm going to import, instead of use query, I'm just going to import query from.
And while you take care of this,
React
I'm going to
Apollo.
go to new terminal and uninstall React hooks.
Sounds good. Okay. So while Kurt's working on that, I'm gonna refactor our list spots function to work like a old school query.
Yeah, flashbacks. It's like Taste Thursday, Throwback
MLS
Thursday.
days, right?
Yeah, MLS days. Yeah, for real. Throwback Thursday.
Yep. So I don't know if anybody in chat used Apollo back when it looked like this, but
Oh, let me follow
this is
you.
this is a little.
I don't think they know what you mean yet, because I don't think they can
Oh.
see. Let me go ahead and hit that follow button.
I'm just Command Z a little bit. So this is what a typical Apollo powered component looks like now. You'll notice it's very nice and organized. We have a hook at the top specifying our query. It gives us a few properties that we can use to render different states of our UI. Now refactoring this back to a old school query render props component looks like this. We take query. We wrap a query component around a function that we'll write in a second. I'm just going to pass our list spots query as the query prop, and then we can copy paste always is so janky on this.
Yeah, it always.
So now we get so now query, the children of query is a function that gives us these three important props, and then I can just copy all this stuff that I wrote in my list spots component and throw it in here. I said throw it in here. And will this auto format?
It should.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Cool.
And
so that's it.
So that should take care of our error. Let's go see. All right. Well, we got some. Oh, unable to resolve module GraphQL tag. Could not be found within the project.
Right. So let's just yarn it. I'll do that right now. I'll yarn it.
Oh, did that get removed when we took out React hooks?
Yeah. Yep. I guess
Ooh,
the Apollo/React hooks uses GraphQL tag as a dependency, and with React Apollo it's just a pure dependency. One thing?
Yeah, one thing is I was going to apply the styles to the container. Like loading was showing up in the corner and not centered. And I'm confused as to why, because we have styles.container, which should be applying flex like center. So we'll want to take a look at why that's happening. But first, let's get this thing to render. Okay, so oh, go ahead.
Does Flex 1 apply display flex?
Everything is display flex by default in React Native.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
What does Flex 1 do? I think I've asked this before, but I forget.
So it's kind of like it divides
Shorthand,
up.
right?
It's a shorthand, but it divides up the given amount. Like it says like the sizing behavior for the component. And flex one basically means take up any available space.
Hmm.
If you had 3 items in there and you had like 1, 1, 2, then it would divide that space. So you would have one that takes up like 50% and 2 that take up 25% essentially. Because it would be saying take up 1 times the amount of space, but then the last one would say take up double the amount of space. It's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot. So I'm no like CSS expert. CSS Tricks has a great article on it. Yo, what's up, Ziggy.js? It has a great article on it though. We could pull that up if you want. It covers it really well. But really, it's about like the
Yeah,
sizing rules. Like how big should I be in relation to my siblings? Essentially, is the
I
gist.
see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always I'm always used to using like the
Yes.
non shorthand ones, like just like say flex grow one or
Yep.
something along
Flex
those
shrink, I
lines.
think, is the other one. But yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's what that's like saying. Flex grow one. And you have to do that in React Native if you want. Like you have to size elements. Like they can't not have dimensions on them. So an easy way to make it do width and height fill is just put flex one onto it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we still. Oh, boom! There we go. Okay, so progress. Stream is smooth. It re-rendered, but we're still getting the no credentials error. So, but it went through loading, and we got a promise. We got another error, which is query. Something happened to our query. Component will receive props has been renamed. It is not recommended
That's
for
not.
use. Yeah, I know it's a
You
red
don't need to think
herring,
about
but
that.
yeah, that's because of let's just make this have a little more room. But
Okay.
I think it's actually this one here. Nope, never mind. That is still from the other one. Yeah, so all we got is this, our unhandled promise rejection. So
This is coming from the AWS Analytics package.
oh, good catch. So we probably don't even have to worry about that. That's also probably a red herring. So let's do this. Let's check. So we are handling error and loading, and neither of those are true. So then we're returning our text stream is smooth. So we must be getting our query. Let's like put our data in here in another text.
Sure. We can just say like in here, there are what would it be? Data dot spots
List
dot length.
spots, I believe, right?
List spots.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. With something like this, like and this is a little thing that I like to do sometimes when I have, for example, like
Alias.
if I have yeah, I'll alias, so I'll say like spots is list spots, so that when I'm actually like working with the data in my app,
Yeah.
I'm working with a spots
All
variable
for
rather
it.
than a list spots variable.
Absolutely.
It especially looks better when it comes to like mapping over an array of spots, and like this to me reads a
I
lot
agree.
nicer. You know, map over spots and you
For sure.
work on each spot.
Yeah, and so for anyone who might not be familiar, what he's doing is you can actually, um, you could like basically create like a variable, right? Like an alias. So list spots will be assigned to spots, kind of in this case, right? It's like a renaming of that variable. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so the list spots field is what is available to us. This is what we can actually query in our GraphQL API, and you can call the result of list spots whatever you want using
I'm
this
realizing
syntax.
we have to do spots.items.
Oh, right.
Which makes me wonder if we should. Yeah,
maybe it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe spots should be on that. Like we could change items to spots.
Yeah, we could. I mean,
it's whatever.
In this case, it's this again this makes sense again because now we're counting items. Yeah, I don't know.
Boom.
It's
There are
there's
0
no
spots.
rhyme or reasons.
Yeah, no rhyme or reason. So this is working. So what I'm gonna do is we're definitely gonna yellow box out this error that we're getting. But the cool thing is we are making. I'm sorry. What that means, yellow boxing out that error, is that you can. This is called a yellow box. So if I click on this, this is the log box. There's the yellow and red version. You can take like regexes of different errors and put it in there, and it won't show for you because it can get like very verbose if you're working on something and there's like 2 or 3 errors. It will always load the log box every time you reload. So we can either dismiss
Hmm.
or minimize, but if we dismiss, like as soon as we save the app, it would just show back up. So it's a way to be able to disable essentially errors that are in the way, like just blocking you from being able to do something.
Hmm.
But this is cool. So we have this set up and working. So just to cover, we used AWS Amplify to bootstrap our authentication, our Cognito user pools. So that's our auth, like our user management system. And then we also created a app sync API. And we did that using Amplify. So we used a real cool syntax that Amplify supports. So if we go to backend API and we look at this schema, we define a schema and we include some custom directives that Amplify will read out, and it will generate CloudFormation templates for us based off this. So it created the proper CloudFormation templates, the proper infrastructure to spin up our Cognito user pool and our GraphQL API with AWS AppSync, but also connect them. So we then set up an Apollo client, but because we've done this information, we're passing through the auth token for the given user. So we're going to be able to do everything that we do moving forward in the context of a given user. We're already logged in, so I think we did that. Did we log in at the beginning of the stream? No, I logged in the user pool.
You logged in last time.
Yeah. So we'll log out later. We don't even have a log out button right now. I didn't even realize we can't even log out right now. But we'll log out later so we can go through the full walkthrough. So this is good. But hey, real quick, I was wondering, Blades, would you mind if we took about a 5-minute break here? Or like really 3-minute break? Just got to flip over real quick. Does that sound good?
Yeah, no worries. Yep.
All right, cool. So y'all, go ahead.
Are you going AFK?
Yeah, I'm gonna be AFK for like a minute max.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. I just threw a link in the chat with a potential solution to this this analytics error.
Oh, cool. All right, so we could take.
So maybe.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we could take a break. I was just gonna go and implement this solution if you're cool with that.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm still gonna flip us over to the Be Right Back, so y'all should hear the music, but you won't hear or see us. But when we come back, we won't have an amplifier probably. All right.
All right.
Be back in a second, y'all. Boom, shakalaka, and we're back. Thank you, everyone.
Hey,
Yeah, I had a call with the bathroom that just could not wait. It's just be like that sometimes. I drink too much
sure
water,
do.
but you gotta stay hydrated.
Dude, I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah,
Too
really.
much?
Yeah, that's a good call.
No.
But I have been
No, no, no.
bringing up my quantities, so that's one of my things for the new year is like to get my water back up intake back up to where it was like in the summer.
Oh yeah, what are you hitting these days?
Uh,
What's your water PRs?
my water PRs. I don't really go by PRs. I try to drink an ounce of water per pound of lean body weight. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's like the optimal amount of water for you to drink. You can drink more than that, of course, but you want to at least hit that. And so
Okay.
for me, that's about 138 ounces, um,
Hmm.
roughly. So yeah, so round that to the nearest like thing. I think like 132 is 264-ounce containers, or no, that's 128. So somewhere around there. Like if I can get to there, like 128
So
ounces.
scientific.
Yeah, I'd be happy. Yeah, yeah, science. Yeah.
I just go ham. I drink like try to drink 2 liters of water a day.
Yeah, that's really good. That's awesome. Yeah, that's why I'm always with this giant container now.
Yeah. I've got my 1 liter Nalgene, and I just
Yeah, it's perfect.
I normally get through like depending on what I'm doing. Like if I work out, I drink I drink one of these in a single like skate sesh.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on what I'm doing.
And then two more
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
throughout
days
the
I
day.
actually work out, which I haven't really been doing a lot of lately. But that's another thing I'm going to get back to during the break. I'm very excited about while I'm on vacay. Build that habit back up so it's easy to keep going when I
Yeah.
come back. Yeah. But yeah, I drink a lot of water then because workouts I do really make me sweat a lot. So, but
Mhm.
yeah. Awesome. So yeah, we're back. We've got things working. Did you do the amplify error thing? How did that go?
Yeah, I tried. I set so if you go to the app.js, you will
Oh,
see that now I have
analytics disabled.
yeah,
I see, but it looks like I think we're still getting the error, but maybe we have to restart because it's part of amplify configure.
yeah, I believe so.
Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna restart it.
Yeah,
YOLO.
is that going to take a very long time?
No, shouldn't be too bad.
We can go use the bathroom again if we
Yeah, I
want.
should have done
You
it.
know, just
Should have done that first. That's funny.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dark mode. What do you think about this? Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot for that.
I'm into it.
I love it. Right?
GitHub dark mode. Yeah, yeah. I think they nailed it.
Oh yeah, this is so easy. If that's it, we're in there. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. All right, so now we just gotta wait for that bundle to pop back up, and then we'll be on our way. Yeah,
We will.
I'm so excited for vacation, y'all. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not like rubbing that into anybody. But yeah, I can't wait. I got a lot of fun things to do. I'm gonna do some coloring, some really fun
Okay.
coloring. Yeah, I'm excited. Something that I've been wanting to get back into. Another thing is art. I haven't really been doing a lot of like creative stuff with art. A lot of my stuff has been geared. Well, I guess it's just the medium has been different. A lot of like, digital stuff and video and photography. But I want to get back to like, you know, at least like mixed mediums. I'd like to get some painting and some pastels and colored pencils, stuff like that, and maybe watercolors.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, should be fun. I'm excited.
Love it.
I'm excited. Oh wait, is this done? Oh, I think it's done. Let me reload.
Oh.
Oh, I just forgot about that. You have to reload for it to build build the bundle again.
Oh, I see.
Oopsies.
Like reload your simulator.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really similar to the way Next.js builds, which I is actually really nice. I
On
think
the fly.
like I'm well, yeah. So I'm used to, I run Gatsby develop, and I wait for my whole site to build before I can look at anything.
Yeah.
And then with Next, you like load a page and it just builds that one page.
Yeah.
And every other subsequent request to that page it just loads the built page. All right. So what is this? What is this yellow error that we're seeing here
That
now
one's gone. That
in the
was like
console?
that was the warning about not using component will receive props, but that's out of our control. Um, so
Oh,
I don't think that's
okay.
something that we have to worry about, right? That's just because we're using React Apollo, which is probably,
Exactly.
yeah. So component will receive props.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. We're good.
All right.
We're getting no errors. So that was definitely
That's the
the.
only. That's the only one, eh?
Yeah, we're good. We're up. We're running. We're doing queries. This is it. We're wired up.
All right.
Which makes me think like,
Back.
yeah, we're back. We're back at it, baby. Yeah, so we got it. We're good. It makes me think like next steps is we should kind of figure out like what this app is gonna look like and do. We kind of really can't build too much more until we think about some functionality, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, I think a good next step might be, you obviously we want to list our spots. We want to think about how we want to list our spots, all that stuff. But it would help to just have a spot to list. So maybe we can start by adding a create spot mutation.
I like it. Let's do that. Okay. So we're gonna switch over here to mutation. We're gonna get rid of this. Mutation. We'll call this create spot. Oh, that's going to take an input. How does this work? So we want like $sign input.
Yeah, you want to create a variable. Maybe we can just do it in the app.
Oh, you want to just do it in the app instead?
Yeah, we'll build a form.
Okay.
That allows us to create a spot.
That's gonna. Well, my whole thing was so it's like we're 410 now. I don't know we'd be able to build. Well, I guess we can if we just build it right here, right into the root.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's do it. YOLO. Okay. So let's make a component for that.
Okay.
All right. So we got create spot. It'll be like isolated, right? Just like its own thing, I would imagine. So we'll need like a view.
How does this work with how do forms work in React Native?
There's no such thing. So
Oh no.
yeah, it's like full control here.
How do we have inputs?
Yeah,
Like
there are inputs. There's native inputs. So when I meant forms, I just meant like form functionality, like as you know it, with like submit and method. Actually, maybe I don't think they have a form component, but there are like inputs. So there's like a text. I think there's like a text area, or like no, you could just say it's multi-line. There's lots of. There's also some libraries we could use that like have a bunch of components. Like we don't have to build it all ourselves. That's kind of what I meant by like, I guess like figure out like how we want to do this. Do we want to like invest right now that we've got it running and like getting any like UI components and stuff we'll want to use and figure it out, or do we want to actually like run a mutation? Because I feel like we're only gonna have time for one or the other.
Yeah, let's just work on running a mutation.
I love it. All right, so we've got our view. How do you even do state now? Like I have to make a class, right? Because I need state because we don't have.
No, you can use state hooks. We're using React 16.
Oh, cool. Okay, so we can still use those hooks. We just can't use the Apollo hooks.
Exactly.
Oh, that was weird.
Sorry, I'm hitting.
No.
I can't do.
Yeah, well, I think that was also because I was following you, so it was jumping me to where you are. Okay, so I've got state, so we can say like. Do you want to just drop all the state into like one form, like object? Like, are you cool with that? Do you care right now? Okay, so.
And let's just call it state.
Yeah, you got
this will
it.
be state.
Set state.
Name, placeholder, spot name.
I'm just gonna drop an object into it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Text input. Do you want to give our object some defaults? Like let's make so that state name is a string instead of undefined.
Yeah, you got it.
So what we need a name, a description, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to check the fields
Describe
real quick?
this.
We got the schema here. So let me jump over here. So
Yeah.
we've got name, description, which is not required, location, which is like a Latin long, and then tags, which can be empty, but then we have an enum of tags.
Okay. Got you.
All right.
Long.
Love it. It has to be in an object, I think. Like, we'll essentially want an object with lat long, right? Well, we can convert it.
Yeah, maybe
back
what we
end.
do here is we just say lat
Yeah.
0 1 0
I like it.
tags
Empty array.
empty array.
Okay. So
Thanks.
so that's all set.
Is there such thing as a number input in React Native?
No, and I don't know if it's text input. I think it's just input. Let me go look. I'll look that up while you yeah, so text input, and I think that just takes, like, has different props for handling a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we'd like a numeric input, ideally.
I could have swore it had like some kind of type, Q or S.
Keyboard type, numeric.
There we go.
Keyboard type, numeric.
There you go. You got it.
Input value, state lat. What do we call it? Keyboard type, numeric. Okay. State 1, numeric. And maybe I'm just going to add some text to decorate this, like latitude, text, and text, longitude. Okay, here's a question. Does this accept a name prop?
No, so we on change, I believe. Like we're gonna have to write a function. That's what I'm working on now. That will allow us to essentially handle this update. So we'll have that, and then what will be returned will be the value. So I'll figure that out in a second. And then we call set state. It's going to take the old state, and then it's going to actually, I can return this shorthand.
Thanks.
So then it's going to be like boop 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 state, and then it's going to be boom key, boom value, essentially. So that's going to set. Why is that broken? Oh, okay, there we go. So that's our update state, but I need to figure out what the handler gives us for text input. Like I don't think
I just dropped the link in the
on
chat.
change text.
I think yeah. So what we'll want, this will be called with an object called native event. Like we can destructure native event, I'm guessing, right?
Well, I think we can do on change text is a handler. So let me drop a link as well, or at least just copy this example code, and I'll actually, you can see if you flip over to screen share.
Yep.
This on change text just gets the text, and boom, you can set it directly.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so I think this should just work. The only problem I'm encountering here is that lat and long are going to come through as strings if we do this, and not numbers. But I think that's okay.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, and as long as these match, then description name, yep, and it matches this. This should do. So now what we do is we need to like drop this in. So now we got to say. On change text is equal to, and then our function, which is update state, and then we pass in the name of the thing. So this one is going to be name. Oops, that needs to be a string. Name. Boom. Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
Except I can't spell text.
Change text. Update
Oh, you're doing them
state.
both. Nice. Yeah. I believe I should do it.
Cool. Will this format to break these lines and all that good stuff?
Yeah, what does that mean? Import and export can only exist up here at the top level. Oh, something's not closed properly.
Oh.
Maybe? This looks right. Ooh, this is bothering me though. Why didn't that get fixed? Is this broken? I think this might be broken because it's not like re-stacking the lines either. But I'm also not getting a. Oh wait. We are getting an error. Like at the very bottom.
This is the problem there.
Oh, you found it? What was it?
Yeah. There was just a missing curly brace.
Got it.
This is why I swear by ESLint.
Yeah, for real. Well, normally I get like error handling. Like I think I have ESLint by default. Maybe not, but anyway. All right. Well, we can add ESLint. We should do that. We'll add that. All right, but we got to include this now. So now let's put this right, I guess, above our our thing. So this is and then we have to add the mutation. We haven't done any of that.
Yeah.
But still, let's get this rendering.
Okay. I'm assuming there's a button component. I'm gonna just get the button submit handler stuff.
Yeah.
Or just like render a button rather.
Token. So why does it not like that? Oh, because you're coding. Silly me.
I'm coding.
He's coding.
Stand back. I'm coding.
Did I not call it create spot? I did. Okay. I guess I should follow you now for a minute. Poop. I'm following you.
Hey, I'm being followed.
You are being followed, but not in a creepy way.
So I'm thinking that to instrument this form, we can pass a create spot prop to the form, and then just wrap
in our mutation
that create spot component that you added. Yeah, we'll just wrap a mutation around it.
I like it.
I'll get auto import? I don't get auto import. Do you mind importing it?
Not at all.
From the top there?
I got you. Oh, I gotta stop following you. But yeah, I got you.
Okay.
All right. And query mutation. Okay. Imported.
Maybe I'm thinking on second thought
that the mutation
maybe
should
we
be
just
in that.
put the mutation inside. Yeah.
I'm with that. Let me get on that.
We do this.
You already got it.
Mutation. Sorry.
No, yeah, you're good.
So we'll go create spot, loading, error. I guess this needs some parentheses. Now, is I forget if this is the correct syntax here.
I think so. I think you have it right. Oh wait, I think these are. I don't think it's an array. I think you're like mixing the two.
So what do we?
I think they're just parameters like that. Like the first one's the mutation, and the second is the object. Right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think you got it. That's funny.
That is freaking hilarious. Okay, so then we've got this wrapped, so we should be pretty good.
And I'm going to disable the button when we're loading.
Okay.
I believe that's what we do.
Yeah.
Disabled, loading. And last but not least, certainly not least, we'll just say if there's an error, then render some text component.
So we know, we got to know.
That prints the error message. There we go. Now, hopefully we hit save and yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Logging exceptions. Let's see. Argument of undefined past the parser was not valid GraphQL document node. Oh, we didn't pass a mutation.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So const. Oh, wait. You know what's so funny is we are like creating these on our own, but I totally forgot. If we come over here to our little GraphQL folder, all these have been created for us. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. So they've already set it up.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you see that? Export create spot. So we can just import this.
That's easy.
Yeah, use that. But we're going to have to structure it as an input. So we are going to have to do a little bit of reworking. We don't have to use this. Like oftentimes I'll pull this over and use it as like a guide, you know? But it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do it. I think this is like all part of the AWS AppSync journey.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
So you're gonna pull in create spot. I'm also gonna pull in
the
list spots. Yeah.
Oh wait, import from, and then that's coming from. Yeah. GraphQL mutations. Cool.
All right.
And so we can get rid of this. So that goes away. Get rid of this. And so then first thing we're going to do is update the query. I'm going to go down here. And, oh, you already did. Okay.
One step
Too fast for y'all. But so, I mean, in theory, this should load. But the problem, okay. Argument of query list spots, filter. See more. Was not a valid GraphQL document node. Oh, we still have to GQL tag it.
I see. Okay.
Because it is just a string.
So it ends up looking like this, right?
I gotta find you. Here I am. Yes. Just like that.
Okay.
Let's try that.
The AWS AppSync experience, you guys.
Here we go. Can't find create spot. So we are getting much closer. Yeah, that makes sense. Does not exist. This needs to be, it needs to be GQL. Boom, boom. And then. All right, so that needs to be that. So that should at least get us to.
We're getting closer. Now our variables need to get changed a little bit where we now need to provide an input, right? The variable is called input.
Yeah.
Okay, so input is gonna take what shape does the input have?
That's a good question.
Let's see.
So let's go look at it.
Create spot input fields name description.
Basically what we have.
Oh wait.
Yeah, so lat and long need to get listed under an object of location, so it needs to be location and lat and long.
Okay, description.
And then tags is
station, good. Location, lat, state, lat, lons. On, we might need these, eh?
Oops. How did I get into Babel config?
Maybe we'll find out.
What's up?
Well, what I'm curious about is if after editing the number, that it'll turn into a string. But let's try running this and find out what happens. See if it complains.
Because we can always parse this into a number right here anyway, if we want to.
Yeah.
Unexpected name undefined, but where is that coming from? Create spot. I think it has something to do with this.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe.
Well, let's go back and look at our mutation. Create spot. Yeah, mutation. input, create spot input, condition. Neither are marked as, well, this is not marked as required. So this should be okay. I'm confused by this error. Unexpected
Maybe we're not
name
using the.
undefined.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does it mean? It's definitely from create spot. I almost think it means like there's no name for our. Well, let's remove some things and then.
But we're not even calling the mutation.
No, we're not calling the mutation. Yeah, but even.
Oh, dude, we are calling it. I'm silly. Okay, so in my button on click,
yo,
I was
dying.
just calling create spot. And in this case, yeah.
Yeah. But still, it's saying unexpected name undefined. But I don't feel that is.
Can you try
reloading?
Let's let it reload. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, still getting, but we're also getting other errors. So maybe this is like a red herring. So no, this is the same. Unexpected name, property stack. This value.
This is 3 of 3. What is 2 of 3?
2 of 3 is another unexpected name of undefined. They're the same error.
Okay.
GQL error, syntax error. I think it's an error with, like, I'm telling you, I think it has to do with this mutation. Like, I feel like it's not liking something about this.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Or we could start like just trying to remove some things and see what happens.
Okay, here's a quick little sanity check. Instead of I'm just gonna copy the create spot mutation from the mutations file, and I'm just gonna plop it in place of our.
Got it.
Where our template string is. So if we save that, do we still get the same error?
Now we get cannot find variable button.
Oh, I see. I forgot to import button from React Native.
The title prop of button must be a string, so it's not like.
Oh.
Yeah. So we can get. I'll get rid of this.
Okay. One at a time. Title. Boom.
Boom.
What do we get?
We have our form.
We get a form?
We have our form.
Okay, now I'm interested in because the query works, right? There are 0 spots. I'm curious why our
let's try again.
Mutation didn't work.
Yeah, let's try again.
Yeah, let's try it again. What's it called again? Create spot,
I believe, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unexpected name, undefined.
Sorry, did this automatically
yes
flip down to 2 lines?
Yeah.
Did it do that with the other? Oh yeah, it did that with the other one too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting? It's only mutations. It worked for the query. Right?
What happens?
And where's create spot? It's up here. Yeah, I am very confused by that.
Okay, let's. I just need to make sure I understand this. I'm gonna console log out. Create spot and list spots.
Yeah, did I call it the wrong name? No.
And no, I have to. It looks.
Output.
Looks right.
Wait, what do I want? Terminal? Where do we even get that console log?
I don't know. My terminal one isn't working, so I'm
There we go.
Watching your
I
screen
saw
share.
it. I saw it. It did. It logged. Let's pop this open.
Okay, let's see what it says.
So query list spots.
Yeah.
And mutation create spot. I don't understand.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's interesting to me. I don't know what's going on with that. Wah wah wah. Actually, I have that.
Shoot, man. Mutation. What could be the issue?
What could be the issue? I don't think we were nice to it.
So
and it's weird because when we bring it in, it works. Which, interestingly enough, maybe it has something to do with the structure of the comments. Let's look at this. The only difference between them is well, no, this is GraphQL space. And then let's go look at what queries has. Get spot, GraphQL, list spots, GraphQL. I mean, it's the exact same. I don't know. It seems like a thing.
Name of the parameter first. Let's see.
Well, what gets me, what totally throws me, is that it works if we paste it in, like if we just change it to the mutation. So I think this is just like something weird going on with importing.
Yeah, possibly.
But why?
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Well, hang on. Let me try this. Oh, I can't copy the text out of the log box. Oh well, I can still see it. Syntax error. Unexpected name undefined. React Native. AWS amplified. Nope. Nope.
So what I'm curious about.
Nope.
No.
Nope. 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 Yeah, nothing. This is obscure. It's an obscure error.
Okay. GraphQL syntax error. Blah blah blah. Let's see.
What could we possibly be doing?
Import create story from so-and-so.
This is like literally our exact problem.
The Stack Overflow thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, huh?
Yeah, but their answer is like not correct.
Well, yeah, their answer doesn't apply to us.
Yeah.
The person was importing GraphQL from GraphQL tag, and they wanted to.
The other one had the keyword mutation in front of it, right?
Yep.
In the logs, right? Yeah, query and mutation. It's like it's like it's not getting mutation, like it's not recognizing that name.
Yeah, unexpected name undefined. What does that even mean?
I think it means there's no name for the operation. Like it's like Like it doesn't know the type, if it's a query or a subscription.
Hmm. And just looking for differences between.
Me too. And they're the same.
They are the same.
One of these things is not like
Ain't
the
that
other.
something?
Yeah, it is something. It's gonna drive me bonkers. How do you even solve this? What do we do? I think we have to like have a ritual and summon Natter Dabbit.
Yes, we say Natter's name into the mirror three times.
And he appears with an answer,
Yeah.
right?
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? Maybe for now, what we do is just write the mutation out. Like I'll copy and paste the mutation into our file, and we'll add a comment or something.
Little nerdy note.
We can remind ourselves to.
Oops.
Oh, look at that. We're on the same page. We can remind ourselves to like look at this again.
Yeah.
At another time. Let's see. I'll just write a little comment here that's like to do, figure out why import.
Don't forget to add summon Natter to our list of to-dos. Why won't it let me follow you? It won't let me follow you. I give up.
I think it's a sign.
It's a sign. It's
I think
time.
that we're at the end of our rope.
Oh yeah.
Let's just see if we can get a spot created, and if we can, I'd say that
good place to wrap.
That's a good stopping point.
I agree. All right, so let's do that. So let me save this. Now that we've got that pasted in, it should load the app. We should be good. Dismiss. This thing's like froze. There we go. All right, so we've got this. So we got our spot name.
Yep.
Test.
That is a good looking form, eh?
Yeah, it looks great. Describe. Oh yeah, wait until you suffer the pain of doing forms in React Native with me. You're gonna love it. Oh, it's so much fun.
No.
It's a real lot of fun.
Interested that the longitude and latitude didn't
have defaults.
Didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay.
Oh, that is quite the longitude and latitude.
Thanks.
My latitude.
My latitude. So I hit create, but we don't really know what happened. I hit create. So I'm going to go over here and we can check. We can do
that's strange. We didn't get an error. I would say that means that it worked.
I think it worked. So actually something that we could do is just reload the thing.
And we should have one spot.
Oh, I thought I could come here and see our requests, but I don't think so. Okay. So, but if I go back to data sources, or no, queries, we can at least run it.
Why don't we just reload the app?
Why don't we just reload the app? Y'all, why don't we just reload the app? There are 0 spots.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not sure that worked. List spots, items, ID, name, tags. Fire away. Oh, I'm not logged in again?
Dang it.
Oh, my token has expired.
Okay, so we have
Oh, don't make me do this.
Mutation. Passing in an input. We're trying to get an error. I'm gonna have to go back to React. Make sure that the function signature is correct here. React Apollo docs.
Yeah, we still got 0 spots.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, yeah, we can figure out what's going on for sure. I don't know if we'll be able to get to it now. We'll see. We'll see how long it goes.
Let's just render prop function. Query. Mutation. Render prop function. Gets a mutate prop. And our mutation results. Okay. Hmm.
Well, we're not doing anything with error or loading. Oh, yes, we are. Well, we're doing error.
Button. Oh my! I
Oh,
think
you put the
I
wrong
know what I
handler?
did.
Did you put the wrong
I said
handler?
on click. It's
Yeah.
not on click, silly
No, it's
goose.
on press, right? Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. At least we should get some kind of
Feedback.
something, an error,
Yeah.
a sign of life.
Do you like my longitudes and latitudes?
Yeah. I believe that's the lawn lad of El Segundo, California.
How did you know?
I know I've memorized.
Hey, input was coerced null value for non-null type tag.
Right. Forgot to add tags. Tag. Wait, is it
It's tags.
tags? Okay.
Yeah, empty array. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this again. It's gonna work, y'all. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Are you changing things?
Yeah, I just changed it to state.tags.
All right. I was just
Because that's
wondering
all.
because it reloads. So now I gotta do.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You gotta type in your
Re-enter.
specific thing again.
Yeah. Not that that's like a big deal. 9.7. All right, where's this at?
Let's take a look. This one. That's kind of like in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, God, you're too good at this. Yeah. Hey, no error.
No error. Okay.
I'm gonna reload.
Let's reload the app.
The suspense is killing me. Hey, there are one spots, and then like just to confirm, we're gonna come run it here. Look at this. It creates the ID for us. We're all good to go. It also does this awesome created at and updated at for you, which is really cool.
Hey, also, can you expand the location? I just want to see if it coerced those values into.
Oh, it had to.
Numbers.
Because we specified that they had to be numbers.
We must have.
Look at that.
Hey, beautiful. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Errors are signs of life, smart Mikey. You
Yes.
got it. That honestly, I get as excited for errors as I do for like success.
Absolutely.
States. When I'm in a state like this where I'm not sure what's working and what's not, an error is gold. I love that.
Seriously. All right, so checking out some things. It's weird that settings.json is changed. Oh, they did that.
I didn't
right.
do that.
No, VS Code did.
Okay.
Or not VS
yeah,
Code.
I think we're at a pretty good state here.
No, yeah, this is a great state. We should commit this and leave on a really high note, right? We're good. We're cooking with fire now.
Let's not roll the dice and risk going into a state of despair.
I'm just making sure we've got everything. I don't remember creating even a remote repo for this yet, so I'm just going to commit these changes, and then I'll set up a repo and get the stuff pushed up there. But I don't think we need to do that right now. I just want to make sure that we log this. I guess this is like our initial commit.
It's a big initial.
Yeah. Well, the amplify stuff really kind of stacks on top of this. So like all of these files are basically created, almost all of them, by either Expo or Amplify. So the only thing we did was change home and app. Like honestly, we did minimal amount of coding to get where we are. All right, initial commit.
We did like 90% configuration, 10% coding.
Yeah. All right, cool. Boom. So that's committed, and I'll keep this here. I'll get this loaded up over to Break into a GitHub repo, so we'll have a link to the project next time for folks.
All right, we're gonna have a nice fresh start.
Fresh.
When we're back in January.
Yeah.
And that's when we'll see you. We'll see you next. We have no stream till January, I believe, right, Kurt?
That is correct. That is correct. We'll be back the week of January 4th strong. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned. Already got some really good mission briefings lined up. We'll continue on with Launchpad. Awesome. We got a new show in the works, which I'm super excited about, but I don't want to drop anything just yet. Yeah, so very excited about that as well. Cool. But yeah, in 2021, get ready because we're going to bring the heat. There's going to be a lot more streaming going on. and I'm excited about it.
Bring your sunscreen. It's gonna be a hot one.
I love it. That's amazing.
All right. Well,
yeah.
I think that's it for us. We're gonna raid Chris Biscardi.
Yes.
Today.
Yes. Let's do it.
He's working on the advent of code, and I think you guys will all enjoy that. Chris is a wonderful person.
Yeah, let's do
any closing thoughts, Kurt?
Only just that. Have a great holiday. We'll see you all in a new year. Have a great new year. We'll see you in the new year. And just like, stay fresh, everyone. That's all I got. Stay hydrated too.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Everybody be safe. And enjoy your holiday break if you have a break, and if not, then enjoy life from now until we see you again.
For sure. All right, let's get this raid going.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool. I think we gotta can we do it now? Are we good?
We're good to go. All right. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you in 20.
Later.